Okay, so in your table of contents, we're going to put today's date first, which is August 29th. And we are starting division with compatible numbers. So I'm going to give you a second to get that down, and you can flip to your next page. So when we do division with compatible numbers, this is for when we estimate on division problems, long division problems. Now, you guys have been doing some long division in 4th grade, but in 5th grade it ramps up quite a bit. So we teach you how to do estimation first to see if your answer makes sense, okay? If you do estimation and you come up with a solution that's way off from your estimate, then you've got a big, big problem. So our purpose here is for sense making, because a lot of times you can find your mistake just by saying, does this make sense? So I want to talk about the word compatible. Does anybody know what compatible means? What do you think it is? No? Brett? They're able to work together, okay? When you see compatible numbers, very good, Brett, thank you. When you see compatible numbers, that means they're numbers that work together. These are numbers that are friends, okay? So if I have a 14 divided by 7, are my 7 and 14 friends? Do they work well together? Yeah, because you guys know 7 and 14 divide evenly and you get a 2, right? These guys are friends. They're friendly numbers. They work well together. It's not that you can't divide numbers that are not friends, but we're looking for compatible numbers so we can estimate. These guys are friends. What about if I took a 19 and tried to divide it by a 3? If I look at a 19 and a 3, are these guys compatible? Do they work well together? No. These are like my little boys that are always having their fights. These guys do not work well together, okay? They're not compatible. They're always fighting. They don't work well, okay? So we're looking at compatible numbers to see if they're friends or if they're not compatible. This is going to make sense to you in a second, I promise. So the way I teach this lesson, because it was really confusing for the first couple of years I taught it, if I have a division problem, let's say I have 4,858 divided by 73. Most people in the world do not have their 73 facts memorized up to the thousands. I don't want to find the answer right now. I just want to find an estimated answer. Does that make sense? So when we do compatible numbers, this is what I want you to do. This is where you're going to have to do this and practice this to get the right answer. What you're going to do is you're going to put the first two numbers in a box. I'm going to put the 48 in a box. And I'm going to put the 7 in a box. Now look at 48 and 7. Are 48 and 7 friends?
No.
No. What number is really close to 48 that's friends with 7? 49, okay? So I can see these guys are not compatible, so I'm going to change it. I'm going to change that 48 to a 49. And how many zeros do I need after it, guys? 2. So this is 4,900. And then I'm going to round my 73 to a 70. Can I do some easy division now?
Yes.
Yes. Because I know 49 divided by 7 is 7. Now, I write division problems out with zeros like this for a reason. If you divide and you have zeros on both sides, we can eliminate these zeros as long as I take off the same on both sides. You can't take out all the zeros, but if I take off this 0, I can take off this 0 here. See this 0 here? He's my happy little survivor. I'm going to put him in a box, and he's going to parachute down when I get done with my stuff. Okay? So I've got 2 I can eliminate, and I've got 1 survivor in the bunch. 49 divided by 7 is 7, and my little survivor comes parachuting down, and my estimated solution is 70. Understand?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to show you with one more, and then we're going to practice on our own. So we're looking for numbers that are friends. If it's not compatible, we find a friend that's really close that works with our number, okay? Let's do it one more time for practice, and then I'm going to have you partner up and practice it with a friend. So I want to do the next one. Let's do 4,093 divided by 32. So our first step when we're estimating with compatible numbers, I'm going to put these 2 numbers in a box. I'm going to put that number in a box. Our 40 and 3 friends. No. What number is really close to 40 that works with 3? 36, okay. 39, good. 39 is even closer. So let's change it to 39, because you know 3 times 12 is 36, and 3 more would be 39. So that means that 13 times 3 is 39. So I'm going to change that 40 to a 39. How many zeros do I add after it? 2, because there's 2 numbers here that I'm rounding. So I've got 3,900, and then I'm going to change the 32 to a 30. How many zeros can I eliminate on each side? 1. How many survivors do I have?
1.
All right. Hey, you guys, you're safe. You can go in his little parachute, and he gets to fly down here in a second. So 39 divided by 3 is 13, and then my 0 comes, and my estimated solution is 130. Give me a thumbs up if this makes some sense to you.